Excellent. Until we are 3 in class, the class will continue. Okay. So I'm happy that our class happily continues. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And we can look at the results right away. How was the test today? How did you feel?
I feel it's quite easy for me.
You found it easy? Amazing. Mamyaki?
I did better than last time, but for some reason I couldn't see the last.
Sorry?
Question number 10, it did not show up for me.
Number 10 did not show up for you? So what happened? You mean the full question didn't show up because it was so long?
The full question, everything did not show up. Maybe my window is too small speaking.
I see. Did you try to press Control minus to make it smaller?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like that. I was just thinking out loud as I'm speaking to you. I couldn't find a way to see it.
I see. Do you know how to use Control minus? Do you know that it can reduce the size? But you didn't try it out, right?
I did not try that particular.
Okay, so next time please try it out. I love long sentences. Okay. My dad taught me that a good sentence has 4 lines. So, so that's how I was taught. Okay, so let's look at the result. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, looks pretty good. Excellent. Not many people answering, but pretty good. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 people actually answered. Just one didn't come for the meeting. Very well. So let's look at the correct answers. The one who previously did a good deed is now rich. Ubbe punyang kato idani bhogi hot. Why not kati? Because that's nonsense. And why not adani? Because that's also nonsense. This is more about the vocabulary. Let's continue. The purchased horse saw another horse dead and got afraid. Kito asso anyangasang matang pasitva bhai. Kito asso assing. So because it is asso noun group 1, you will have to use asang for the accusative. If it was assi, for example, which is actually the female horse, but for female horse we use valava, and therefore we do not use assi. And female horse is a mare, by the way. And so here, assa is the only right thing. Mating would be that's the point. That if it was a female, it would be mating. But because it's a male, it is matang. The tigers that descended from the hill entered the cave and ate a killed bird. Girimha otinna dipayo. So you may notice that this is more a question about dots. So there need to be dots under ends in otinna. So if you select something else, it's wrong. And then another. Okay, then we have pakking, pakkinang are actually both correct. So you should not decide by this one, but by something else, dipayo or dipio. So this one was a little difficult for me. In fact, I had to look at the book when I was answering my test to check whether it works. So this is a little bit difficult indeed. So although the tiger is the pi, when they are many, they're the payo. The ladies who arrived carried home the killed hen, and that was brought from the forest. Okay. Agata kanyayo atavia ahatang hatang kukuting. This is another question about I thought that was about dots, isn't it? So it's not. So agata agata. Agata would mean that they left. Agata would be those that left. Agata means those that arrived. Okay. You could think that this is nonsense because we didn't have it in the book. That's true. But I think it would actually be correct for those ladies who left. But we are asking about those who arrived. And then another point, kukkuting or kukkutang. So kukkuti is a hen. That's a female. Kukkutang will be male. Why is it not hating? No idea. I just felt like hatang is correct. Anyway, that's what we get. And then haringsu or avaharingsu. So avaharingsu actually is not in the book. And I put it here because I want to tell you that avaharingsu, avaharati means to steal. All right. So be careful. Avaharati means to steal. Harati means to carry. The message that my father told was then carried to the king. Mama pitarena tang or vuttang. So here's the dot question. So vuttang, when it's spoken, then it is without dots, but it must be ahatang with a dot below t, you see. If it is ahatang, that would be somebody who was killed for someone else. So it's something else. So we want to speak about bringing things, carrying things. So ahatang must get the dot. The monk maintained mindfulness, standing and sitting. Bhikkhu nisinno, and another dot question. So here, nisinno should not have dots. And then what else? Bhikkhu or bhikkhu. So because it is the noun group 7, you need to use bhikkhu. All right. If it was noun group 1, then it would be bhikkhu, but it's not. Bhikkhu always is bhikkhu. But you would say bhikkave when they're called bhikkave, bhikkavo. In the plural, it's a little different. But for singular, I think in all cases it's bhikkhu and something. Then now pahato or pahata. So because ajo is noun group 1 and it's we take it as masculine, it must be ajo, and accordingly it is pahato. Then kuddho or kuddha. So if it was female, it would be kuddha, but because it's a male, it's kuddho. The enemy gave a blow to a sleeping man. The latter then, sitting, cooked and gave food to the enraged person. So Ari, Satta, Sattu, or Ari. So it's actually Ari or Sattu. Satta means a living being, and Ari probably doesn't mean anything. So definitely not Satta. Either this option or that option could be correct if we take it just according to the first letter, the first word. Now, what's next? Itaro pacha nisidinno or nisinno. So we do not really have nisidinno in the course book. I'm not really sure whether it's wrong, but we don't have it there. So you should have chosen nisinno only. And that probably is all for this. I don't see any other difference. Oh, here, sutang. So sutang means that it is heard. Sutang means that it is sleeping. So this one definitely need to be taken care of. They're different words, totally different words. The teachers who ate the received meal taught the law to the incoming people. Bhojanang ladha bhutta garavo. Not bhunta. That's the point. You need to memorize um, those words so that you can use it correctly. Garavo or garava. So this is a question about a noun group. Again, 7. Right? 7. Sorry. What did you say?
Nothing. I want to check.
Nothing. Okay. So garava would be something else. Garava probably doesn't mean anything, but garavo definitely is the correct plural. So those teachers, agatanam, is to be the same. Anusanam dhammam tesesum. It's probably the same. So you had to resolve this according to bhutta, bhunta, bhutta is correct, and garavo or garava. And the last one, the long one. So this is how it looks like. Very long. It's a story. The monkey who was bitten by a snake and who descended from the tree remembered what his parents said and bowed down to the feet of the worshipped image of the awakened one. Okay. In short, a monkey was bitten by a snake, so he descended and bowed down to a Buddha statue. So now let's see what are the differences. So we have ahina datto rukkato otinno vanaro mata pitunang or mata pituhi. Not sure if you've already had the word, but you definitely need to be able to use this nang or he. So you need to know that when it is vuttang, when it is vachanang, then it must be pitunang, of who. Okay, whose. So we cannot use the ablative. We need to use the genitive. Mata pitunang vuttang vachana anusaranto vanditassa or vanditaya. And this was a little difficult also for me, but because it is Buddha Rupa Sapade, we had that also in different examples in the book. So because it is Buddha Rupa Sapade, then it must be Vanditassa. Okay. Namaste is always with this assa. All right. If it is the masculine noun group. And there were actually 4 versions, and you had to choose one of them. And only this one is correct. Done. So do you have any questions? Anything you'd like to tell me? No questions? Okay. So I did not look at the next exercise yet, so I cannot tell you what are the problems there, but I will probably take screenshots and hopefully I can get to that tomorrow. Today I was concerned with the kids' classes that are starting this weekend, and I spent on it basically the whole day. So I was correcting some mistakes in the statistics and arranging more the results of their applications. There were quite a few problems, and it took me the whole day. So I hope that it's done. Because I did not think that I will be working on it at all. You see, from 0 planned hours, it became like 8 or 9 hours. But I'm happy that I was able to spot danger, problems, warnings, and we may be able to prevent problems before they come. So I'm looking forward to see peaceful and successful classes. I wish you all that you are successful in further learning Pali language. You're basically waiting until it fails. As soon as you're just 2 people for 3 times consecutively, the class is finished. So let's see how long time we can stand. And we still have these 9 exercises in this book, and then we have second volume, and then third volume. So we will probably go at least about 1 year more. You can also encourage some of those who didn't make it to rejoin us. All right. I think Hasu could actually rejoin us, but I'm not sure if she wants to or what's going on.
I'm not sure. Last time she asked me to continue the class because she wants to continue.
I see. So you can tell her we are continuing, but we're missing you. Okay. So thank you everyone for coming. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much.